In this video, we'll cover the process for selecting sites and performing captures using the keypad on the AAT. This is the most common method of operation of the AAT in the field. This video assumes that you've entered the profile information for one or more sites that you'll be capturing measurements for, and that you are at one of those sites with the AAT mounted on the antenna, an azimuth solution locked in, and the correct orientation set on the AAT. If you have not created profiles or mounted the AAT and set the orientation in preparation for capture, go ahead and do that now and then return to this video to continue. Captures can be taken directly from the AAT by using the front panel, or remotely when connected via the optional wireless support. It is important to keep in mind, however, that you do not have to be connected to the AAT with a laptop or other wireless device in order to perform captures. The AAT can be fully operated using only the front panel keys. With the AAT mounted on the antenna and the orientation set, the first thing you need to do is select the site and sector. In our example, we're going to capture the alignment data for the gamma sector on the ORL-333 site. From the main menu, scroll down and choose the Select Site option, and then select the ORL-333 site. Using the right arrow key, we can cycle through the different sectors for the site until we see the gamma sector being shown on the display. Note, if someone is connected to the device wirelessly or via RJ45, the horizontal display indicates that by showing Web Control Active along with the rightmost soft key showing ORIDE. This indicates to the user at the top of the tower that the remote user is currently controlling the device, and, if necessary, the user at the top of the tower is able to take control by selecting the ORIDE button. By doing so, they regain control of the AAT from the front keypad and are able to finish taking captures as necessary. Keep in mind, however, when ORIDE is pressed, it will disconnect the user from the website, since only one user can control the AAT at a time. Conversely, the tool can be operated via the website remotely, and the climber can monitor the operations being performed by watching the front displays. While the gamma sector is shown, we can perform several different operations. The soft key options along the bottom allow us to create a new profile via the New option, delete the current profile using the Delete option, or return to the main menu by selecting the Menu option. These functions are discussed in detail in the Creating and Managing Profiles video. If we press the Select key, however, a pop-up menu displays Full Capture, Scope Capture, View Captures, and Cancel. If we currently do not have an azimuth solution, the pop-up menu instead shows Partial Capture, View Captures, and Cancel. Since we are ready to perform a capture, go ahead and highlight the Full Capture option and press Select, and the AAT displays are updated showing the target and actual values for the different measurements. At this point, we can choose from two different types of screen displays: gauges, which is similar to the types of gauges you see in a car, and digits, which shows the numerical values for each measurement. In practice, most people prefer the digits display. However, you are free to use whichever you find to be the most suitable. For our example, we'll use the digits display. On the displays, the AAT shows target and actual values for each measurement. The target values are the ones stored in the profile, and the actual values are the ones that the AAT is currently measuring for the antenna. If you are in the field, at this point you would make the necessary adjustments to the antenna alignment to adjust it to the desired target, azimuth, tilt, and roll values. In our case, we will assume that these adjustments have been made and go ahead and do the actual capture. When we are ready to capture, select the rightmost soft key labeled Capture, and a Capture Delay Period pop-up menu is shown with three different options on it: 5 second/5 second, 15 second/15 second, and 30 second/30 second. For this example, we'll choose the 5 seconds/5 seconds option, which immediately updates the AAT displays to show the delaying/collecting timer on the vertical display. and the overall capture timer on the horizontal display. In our example, the AAT starts its 5-second delay and then performs the captures over the next 5 seconds. Keep in mind that the AAT actually performs 5 captures per second, so in this instance, the AAT would perform a total of 25 captures and then average out the measurements to arrive at the actual values. This allows the AAT to average out slight changes in the measurements over time, which is especially helpful in circumstances where factors such as wind can cause fluctuations in the antenna's measurements. Once the capture is complete, the target and actual measurements will be displayed on the vertical display, and additional details are displayed on the horizontal display. For this example, we can see the azimuth, down tilt, roll, and height as captured by the AAT. Since the height value was not captured in this example as the laser tape drop was not attached to the AAT, the actual field shows NC for not captured. On the horizontal display, more detailed information about the capture is shown. You can scroll through this window using the down and up arrow keys in order to review the information, and then when you're ready, select either Reject or Save to complete the current capture. If you are happy with the current results, go ahead and press Save to store the results in the AAT before moving on. Once the data is saved, the displays are returned to the selected profile screen where you can either perform additional captures or view existing ones. As previously mentioned, the other options for performing captures, 15 seconds/15 seconds and 30 seconds/30 seconds, can be useful in certain conditions, such as when additional time is needed to move away from the antenna in order to not have the weight of the climber affect the measurements, or on days when it's very windy, since large gusts can also cause fluctuations in the antenna's position. By taking additional measurements over a longer period of time, you are more likely to achieve accurate results. As you may have guessed, 15 seconds/15 seconds will cause the AAT to delay for 15 seconds, then capture for 15 seconds, and the 30-30 option will cause the AAT to delay for 30 seconds and then capture for 30 seconds. These options cause the AAT to take 75 and 150 total measurements respectively, which can really help provide more accurate results in harsh conditions. Once you've completed the captures on the current antenna, you can move on to the next sector and repeat the steps to capture the measurements for that antenna, and so on. Remember to power down the AAT before removing it from the mount or antenna. Note, when performing a partial capture due to no azimuth solution being available, upon completing the delay collection period, a pop-up dialog will be displayed on the horizontal display that shows azimuth not captured. Press the soft key to dismiss the warning dialog, and then select either Reject or Save once you determine if you want to keep the current capture. To review existing captures, first select the site and sector as previously shown, and then press the Select button to invoke the pop-up dialog for performing captures. Scroll down to the View Captures option and hit the Select key. The vertical display is updated to show the target and actual values for all of the measurements, while the horizontal display shows the detailed capture data. You can scroll through the details using the up and down arrow keys. To scroll through the different captures, press the right or left arrow keys. If you attempt to scroll beyond the first or last capture, a temporary pop-up dialog is shown indicating your current location in the list of captures. If you wish to delete the currently displayed capture, press the Delete soft key. When you are finished reviewing the captures, press the Done soft key to return to the selected profile screen. This concludes the video on selecting sites and performing captures with the AAT.